I mean, he was a somewhat teammate, and it was good. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Why would I give a, you know what, to reach out? He took a swing, and if he wrecks me, then that's cool. But I don't know. He already took a swing, and I mean, what's the point? This tire guy, or whoever, wanted to get all, in our face, which I thought was hilarious. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I wrecked him, which is cool. Which, is what it is, right? He had the opportunity to take it back into his own hands, and he missed.
Going into Richmond next week, I'm just curious if you can talk a little bit about what it's like to race at Richmond, especially with the older surface and a Cup Series car, the different grooves and things like that.
I enjoyed Richmond last year a lot. I didn't like the red tire. I liked the yellow tire or whatever original tire we were on, because I felt like I could move around. I was finding different lanes and different things to do in my race car that I was able to make some speed at it, and I thought that was fun. The red tire was so soft, it was too fast that it just made it all around the bottom. So I don't even know what tire we're going with this year, but I hope you can move around and be creative still.
In this race last year, you got to start on the front row, I think when SVG decided to go on the inside. Is there much difference between the two lanes on a restart, especially on the front row? A lot of tracks, one lane is typically dominant, but do you feel that way here, or is it still?
No, I mean, it's going to be different now because you could fire evenly. Now it's sort of similar to Chicago, where the leader now can get clear, just having a turn now after the restart zone that down the straightaway the leader probably will get clear. And but I thought it was pretty evenly. It just depended on if third got into first and washed you up, or if first just washed you up. That it could be a disadvantage if you're on the left, because you're getting the bumps and the dirt off of one. But through the restart box all the way till turn one exit, I always thought they were pretty even.
But if you're on the outside, if they don't clear you, then you can side draft them down the straightaways.
Yeah, you could stay, as long as they don't clear you, you have a shot for sure. So the biggest thing based off the truck race is you don't want to go too far into the corner and bonsai it right into the fence is 7. So I'm gonna have to remember that it's just really easy to probably go too fast for the tires probably being cold or having junk in your stuff, that you fire off in a corner. You might feel like you're going slow, but you're actually going faster because you're restarting than you would be, because you're not decelling in the center, and now you're offline.
As strong as you were a year ago here, I'm curious, what do you feel like is your best chance at this point to get into the playoffs? Do you feel like this is the weekend that you guys need to or can capitalize?
No. No, I don't. I mean, I think we can run well at road courses, but being the guy to beat or win is not really in my cards yet. I'd feel a lot, if you told me which one was better opportunity, Richmond or Watkins, then I'd say Richmond. But our stuff's fast here, but there's guys that could put together cleaner laps and more consistent laps still. I can put up a decent qualifying lap and put together some decent laps, but I still just got to put together, be able to just be at that pace and not get comfortable. Normally when I get comfortable at road courses, I kind of slow down. And then when you're on edge, you're closer to making mistakes. And the really, really good guys can be comfortable and still go just as quick.
Do you like the nickname Hurricane that Leigh Diffey bestowed on you last week?
I mean, it's just another one of 20 I've probably gotten so far this year. So I just think it's cool that anybody would even put any effort into putting into a thought of a nickname, right? I think there's been plenty of iconic nicknames in our sport. So just to even have a lead analyst or broadcaster even attempt to make something stick is cool.
On that note, to Zach's point about trying to qualify for the playoffs as one of the bubble drivers, if it gets to Daytona and you still haven't been able to win, or you're not above the cut line, do you think, with that being the last race, that you can win your way in?
Yeah, I mean, anybody can really win Daytona right now. You just got to be at the lead. You at least got to be on the front row when the fuel saving starts, or when everybody gets wide open, because it gets pretty gridlock. And but yeah, I think we could win if we execute properly. We finished 6th at Talladega, 2nd at Atlanta, 10th at Atlanta. We had a fuel pump issue at Daytona. Otherwise, we'd we'd almost be batting all top 10 so far on super speedways.
So do you have a top 3 of nicknames you've been given this year? The ones that you like or that you find that might be fitting?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've heard a handful, and some of them are hilarious. Some of them, like, that's okay. I don't even know where you came up with that one. I wouldn't know a top 3. You'd have to give me a laundry list of them, and I'll just go in and pick some because I can't even keep up myself.
All right, so one final thing I wanted to talk to you about. Oh, 2 things, actually. First of all, you're nominated for the Hall of Fame. May take you more than a year or 2. Sometimes it does that. But being named one of the 75 greatest drivers in NASCAR history out of the hundreds, probably a couple of thousand people who've raced in NASCAR in the top 3 levels, what did that mean to you?
I really thought I pissed them off a few times.
Well, I know you did that. But
yeah, I know. So
you're not alone in that.
Yeah, I was quite surprised and very honored. You know, I mean, that's no small task, and it's just you don't go into it when you're 18, because I had to wait till I was 18 to start. I never thought I was going to be in the Hall of Fame. You know, and then growing up, you see the guys. I would go to the racetracks and you see the black jackets and New England Auto Racing or Hall of Fame guys. And I was, that guy's an old racer. Oh, that guy's an old racer. That guy's an old racer. Yeah, well, now I got one of those jackets. I'm one of those old racers.
You're still young at heart. I know that. So don't worry about that.